is Black Knight 94 again for chapter review 668 of Bleach. Well, this week we finally got an explanation for Gerard's ability of the miracle and its display of power at the end of the previous chapter. Apparently, if his sword gets damaged, it reflects on the attacker. I'm honestly having a hard time keeping track of Miracle's abilities. It seems like one of the most ridiculous abilities that the Quincy's have shown. It's saying a lot after Lily from the X-axis. That one was annoying, especially in the end. Or not really even the end, considering he's still alive. Or that we know. But Gerard's a little bit of a OP character. It's gonna take a miracle to defeat him. Excuse me for the terrible pun. But it's not far off. Thankfully, the miracle that I speak of is reared its head. We have actually been searching for her. She was a lot more useful than even Byakuya or Hitsugaya, who was literally only there to point out that even Kenpachi was having a hard time with him by showing that the eye patch was already gone and off. Now I think about it, I actually kind of noticed that last week, but I didn't really think too much of it. I just thought, oh, he's ready to go all out. I don't remember if he took it off during the fight against the hand, but it is off now, that's for sure. Gloves are off in that fight. In the form of an eye patch. I'm not going to do that many jokes for now. Like I said, we finally see Yachiru after her disappearance against the Visionary. So it's nice to see her again. But I'm not sure how many of you came to that conclusion as early as I did. But this chapter officially states that, well, these are her words, or indirect words, as Kubo definitely loves to put, that she is more or less his Zanpakuto spirit. I originally thought this, maybe not exactly when the chapter of her disappearance, but maybe a few weeks after, maybe when they mentioned it again for the first time after the disappearance. But regardless, I'm not too sure about how I feel about Kenpachi finally getting his Bankai so soon after getting his Shikai. But when you think about how a Bankai and a Shikai are actually, obtained, in terms of the fact that you have to manifest your Zanpakuto spirit in the real world and subjugate it. He unknowingly did that from the very beginning. With Yachiru being in the world as a real person, which makes you think, did she know that she was a Zanpakuto spirit the whole time? Or did she just find out more recently? Looking back at during the chapters where he was fighting Unahara, and when she called his name, holding his eye patch, that was basically around the same time that he finally heard, the voice of a Zanpakuto spirit in general. That might have been the tie-in. That might have been the first actual foreshadowing we got, other than her backstory of her appearing from God knows where. But we actually got a little piece of that, foreshadowed at that point, looking back at it. Even so, he's got the manifestation point down. It's just the reason he couldn't get it until this exact moment, even after getting his Shikai, is because he had no clue that she was his Zanpakuto spirit. None! At all. I mean, he's definitely not a Mayuri level thinker or anything like that. that he definitely wouldn't have found out on his own. Heck, she blatantly had to state it. And I'm pretty sure he's still trying to pinch himself. Although he's probably in a lot of pain, so pinching himself definitely isn't the best plan to go. But regardless, he's definitely rethinking a lot of things at this moment. But honestly, looking back even farther, I don't know how far, but it always made a lot of things make sense now, especially Yachiru's own Shikai with her supposable Zanpakuto. How did Zanpakuto spirit get a completely separate Zanpakuto? Or more specifically, will her Shikai have anything to do with Kenpachi's Bankai? Because that would explain why it was so weird. Who knows? I sure don't. We'll definitely find out next week, that's for sure. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment below. Like the video, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Till then.